and welcome to How to Cook Great Food. With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?
Okay, let's take a look at some of the ingredients we're going to be using today. Star of the show's at the back, which is our black dal, which has several names. I've left that underneath in text. I've cooked that, as you can see, a little steam coming off that. So I've washed that and I've cooked that. I boiled it for like sort of 25 minutes. It's nice and soft. Here I've got some cilantro or coriander. About equal parts here of finely chopped onion. I'm using red. You could use a different colour if you wanted. And the same there with fresh tomatoes. A little bit of whole cumin seeds, which we're going to start the dish off with. In here I've got two powders. A teaspoon of cumin powder and coriander powder. Here I've got a teaspoon of chili powder. Here I've got a teaspoon of turmeric. Optional, but I like to add these as well. We'll add them at the same time as the cumin seeds. It's some dried red chili. Here I've got some fresh chili. Here I've got garlic ginger paste. Now garlic ginger paste is a 50-50 mix of garlic and ginger, finely chopped. A generous amount. There's probably about four or five teaspoons there. We're going to start this off with a little bit of oil. We're going to add some salt, and we may add a touch of water. Let's go and do it. Okay, so I've got my pan here, and I've got a touch of oil in there. I'm using a sunflower oil, but you guys can use any oil you want, or ghee if you wanted to do that. I'm keeping this vegan today. You're also going to need a lid. So we're going to drop in that dried chili and our cumin seeds. And we're just going to let them do their thing in the oil just for a few seconds. They'll splutter a little bit, but what they're doing is infusing this oil. That's perfect. I'm now going to go in with our onions. And that garlic and ginger paste. And on this kind of fairly lively heat, we're going to cook this for about 2 minutes. Just as we're getting a bit of colour on our onions and our garlic and ginger, we're going to introduce our dal, our cooked dal. Now I've left quite a bit of information underneath this video in the text about this type of dal, so you can check that out if you're not so familiar. Now again, you just want to kind of, on this kind of fairly lively heat, throw this around for another couple of minutes, get some flavours happening onto our dal. And at this stage I'm going to add a little bit of salt, that turmeric, that chili powder, and then the coriander powder and the cumin powder, all equal parts. Then simply we're going to add in our tomatoes. I put those in my food processor. We've got that lovely mixture happening. Now a little bit earlier I said we might use some water because we need to see how much liquid is going to come off of our tomatoes here. And depending on how you like it, some people like it really thick. Some people might want it, you might want it a bit sort of thinner. Those fresh green chilies. Now, you grab that lid. Let's just turn the heat down a little bit. Not to a simmer, but above a simmer. Let that go for about 4 to 5 minutes. Then we'll come back and see if we need to add any more liquid. Okay, let's jump in and take a look. There's steam out there. There you go. As you can see, I've got a fair amount of water from my tomatoes. Just depends on the type of tomatoes you're using. I mean, try and use the ripest ones you can, but I mean, I've got liquid, but that's not enough for me. So what I'm going to do now is add some cold water. Now this might look a little bit thin now, but we need to cook this for a while. So just above a simmer now, not simmer, but just above. We're going to get the lid on this. We're going to let that go now for about 20 to 25 minutes. Give it a stir every now and then. And if you wanted to add more liquid, just put a little bit in as you like. So I'll be back in like 20-25 minutes. Okay, off goes the heat. Now load that steam out so it doesn't go on the lens. Let's take a look. Now that looks great to me. I like that consistency. We need to check this for salt. That's going to be fine for me. I am now going to finish this off with a big handful of coriander or cilantro, whatever you guys call that. Put that a little mix in there. And we really do have a wonderful, really simple black dal there. I'm super happy with that. That'd be really nice with some bread, some roti or some paratha or something like that. Now I do have another batch here of the black dal, which is really lovely in salads if you want to use it in that, or you can sort of crush it up and make bread with it as well. You can make a kind of a black dal bread. But really wonderful, so happy with that one. Hope it works out for you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.
With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?